Hello, we're going to go ahead and go over your end of year review. So make sure that you have that out. Pause the video if you need to and find your end of year review, which should be complete before you start this video. If the end of year review is not complete, you'll need to wait and go ahead and complete this review worksheet and then come back to the video. Okay, so on the first part, you are diagramming sentences. You should have first looked, always look first to see if there is a prepositional phrase, and there is. In the class, in is a common preposition. I'm going to put in the class in parentheses. I'm going to look and see if there are any more prepositional phrases. There are not, so I'm going to draw my baseline. And I'm going to find my, oh, that's a crooked line, goodness. I'm going to find my subject and my predicate. So my simple predicate I'm going to look for first. I'm going to see if there's an action verb and there's not. I don't see one, so I'm going to look for a linking verb, a state of being verb. I see is. Is always a verb. When it's by itself, it is a linking verb. And when it is with an action verb, it's a helping verb, like he is running. Okay, so now I'm going to find the subject. Who is very nervous? Student is my simple subject. Oh, I forgot I needed to put LV over is, and I'm going to put in over student. Okay, so since we have a linking verb, we know that there is going to be something else on the baseline. Always, if you have a linking verb, you're going to have a predicate adjective or a predicate nominative, because that is the point of a linking verb. It connects the subject to a word in the predicate that either renames, if it's a predicate nominative, or describes, if it's a predicate adjective, the subject. So let's see what this linking verb is doing. Student is nervous. Now, we have to decide if nervous is a predicate adjective or a predicate nominative. Now remember, a predicate nominative renames the subject. So it needs to be the same part of the speech, or it needs to be a noun or a pronoun, because every subject is a noun or a pronoun. So a predicate nominative is a noun or a pronoun. Is nervous a noun or a pronoun? No, it's an adjective. So it's a predicate adjective. It's describing student. What kind of student? Nervous student. So I'm going to write nervous here, and I'm going to put PA under the line for predicate adjective and the part of speech above it, which is adjective. Now we have our baseline. Student is nervous, and we can add in our modifiers. And you should just correct this as you go. And this will help you when you get ready to do your end of year test. So the student, A, N, and the are the article adjectives. They are always adjectives. The student, new student, what kind of student? New student or which student? New student. New is an adjective. Right? Is very nervous. Very is modifying nervous. Nervous is an adjective. So what part of speech is very? What part of speech modifies an adjective? An adverb does. An adverb modifies an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. Very nervous. Okay, so take a look at that. Make any corrections that you need to make. Let's make sure we got it all. The new student is very nervous. All right, let's go on to the next sentence. My aunt and uncle will bring us a new puppy. Let's look for a prepositional phrase. No. Now don't get confused and think that every short word is a preposition. Is us a preposition? No. Us is a pronoun. It's not a preposition. So there is no preposition in that sentence. So we can go ahead and draw our baseline, find our subject, and find our predicate. And then let's see. So we have an action verb, which is bring. And bring, so bring is the predicate. It's an action, it's an action verb. Oh, and there's actually a helping verb with it. Will. Will is a helping verb. Will bring. All right, now let's see. Who will bring? Aunt and uncle. Oh, I accidentally drew my line in a strange way here. I should have, that's going to be a little bit longer than normal, but because it is a compound subject, I should have done that. Normally you wouldn't have this line right here being so long, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. So we have aunt, uncle as the subject, and they are both nouns. And we remember with a compound subject, we just put our conjunction on a dotted line. I'm going to put a C over that for conjunction. Okay, now, will bring. An action verb sometimes has a direct or indirect object. Not always, but let's see if it does. Bring what? Yes, bring puppy. So puppy, which is a noun, is a direct object. A direct object will always be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, and we have a as an adjective, a puppy, and new as an adjective, new puppy, new puppy. And now we have us, us. Will bring puppy to whom? Anytime you have a direct object, see if you have an indirect object. Will bring puppy to or for whom? To us. So remember, us is an indirect object, so it, and it's a pronoun, it's diagrammed like a prepositional phrase without the preposition, because remember, that's basically what it is. We could say, we'll bring a new puppy to us, and it would be diagrammed the same way, except you'd have a to written right here. So an indirect object is like an object of the preposition without a preposition. All right, let's read and make sure we have everything. My aunt and uncle will bring us a new puppy. So we need to put my down here under our subject. And my is an adjective. Okay. If you put it under aunt, actually that would be fine too. Okay, my aunt and uncle will bring us a new puppy. And that is our sentence. You might want to pause this. Go ahead and make any corrections that you need to make. And then I'm going to end this first video now because my camera battery is dying and I don't want it to die during the middle of one of the other parts. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video now, and we will go on to and then you can just go straight into the next video, part 2.